Hey, it's Nick from Romer Vans. We just wrapped up another fully custom Sprinter build, so I wanted to give you a quick look around. Now, very unique layout compared to some of our other builds. Starting off at the back, our client wanted to have someplace to store their bike, but didn't want a full permanent garage or trunk area. So we managed to have a pull-out bike drawer here that fits into the cabinetry on the driver's side of the vehicle. This pops open to make it easy to get the bike on and off this tray. So that's nice, but keeping the aisle open really keeps the interior nice and light and airy instead of having this area closed off with a trunk. All right, let me show you more of the layout up at the front. So we've got the full Fiamma awning here. And as is standard on all of our builds, usually we try and have an access hatch for the water tanks. We like to keep our plumbing simple and have these removable tanks. It makes it really easy for filling, for maintenance, for cleaning them. So having this hatch here makes it nice and simple for getting these in and out. Coming on in, we have our wireless dimmer for the lights upon entry, and then these can also be controlled via a remote that you can have with you anywhere in the van. We've got our Tech Van Life sink, which is really nice, with a nice shallow drain as well, which gives you lots of space underneath in the sink unit. And then this was another unique feature that the client wanted. They wanted to have their main bench and bed located up front in front of the sliding door window so they can sit here and relax and enjoy the view out. So we've got a pretty decent sized table here on a Lagoon swivel mount. And then that can also be used by someone if they're sitting in the passenger seat when that's swiveled around. Now, each of these sections pulls out independently, so you could have this be pulled out kind of like a lounger in front of the sliding door while this stays in a compact form in its couch mode, or these both pull out and that can form what is almost a full-size bed. But then also, we've got a ton of storage built into this bench. So these are all really deep drawers, so lots of storage space to make use of this. And then coming over here, we have a nice little storage cubby with an integrated USB port, and then a reading light with another USB charge port too, and then the controller for the Webasto heater. Now let me bring you over to the main galley area. So what you'll notice first here is tons of countertop space. I don't think we've ever seen one of our vans, at least, with this much countertop space. But that also means there's a lot of space for storage on this side of the van too. So starting off here, we have a Laveo dry flush toilet mounted on a pull-out drawer. This is a bit of a shallow drawer here, but nice and wide to make use of this area in front of where we have the pump and the accumulator and some of the plumbing. And then we've got these nice switches hidden out the way when they're not in use for the water pump and the dump valve. And then tons of storage here. So I'll open up all of these drawers for you to see. Lots of big drawers. And then two more here as well, which are really quite big. And then underneath these two drawers, we do have the 12-volt water heater located back here. But there's a little bit of space underneath that as well for storing some smaller items. And then here, there's actually space for an additional water tank. I mean, you could put something else there, but we have that configured for storing more water tanks as well. Coming over to the other side, we have, if we can get the camera to come around, a pretty deep pantry closet there. So lots of pantry storage space, in addition to two more drawers that we have here as well that are also quite big. And for the fridge, we've gone with an upright fridge this time, but still a drawer style fridge, so that helps keep the cold air inside every time you open it. And then one of the requests we had from this client was to have a big closet. So that is about a 3-foot wide closet and really nice and deep above where the bike stores. So lots of space for storing clothes there. And then these cabinets where the bike is located, these have also been put on, or we've put cabinet doors here that open so that if in the event she doesn't have the bike with her at some point, she has easy access for all of this as storage space. And then lastly, we've got these upper cabinets running almost the full length of the vehicle on the passenger side, and then we have some more up front above the bench seat on the driver's side. And then we've got a nice deep extra section of countertop space here as well with an upper storage cabinet, so this could be a good area for, you know, having your induction cooktop set up beside the window. You want to have the doors open while you're cooking, where you've got the bug screens down, so it's nice having that additional countertop space there as well. And then lastly, we've got our electrical system in this cabinet. It's the EcoFlow power kit with 2 of the 5 kilowatt-hour batteries, so quite a beefy system, which is great for running the air conditioner through the night. So lots of power. So a pretty cool layout. We went with this really nice blue color. The laminate is completely fingerprint resistant and just has like such a nice look to it. So we're super happy with how this came out. All right, everyone, that's it for this van tour, but be sure to follow along for more on our latest build, and we'll catch you next time.